Welcome to the Emo Social Club podcast, broadcasting to you live from emosocialclub.tv. I am Brian.
And I'm Lizzie. We're here with Jeff and Adam from Pizza People's Party, a really cool organization that's been popping up all over Chicago during this past summer. So welcome, guys. We're happy to have you here.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having us. I'm Jeff Schaller. I work with Adam on this People's Pizza Party thing where we bring pizza and necessary supplies to some homeless encampments around the Avondale area in Chicago.
My name is Adam. This project kind of started. I wouldn't even call it an organization necessarily. Like, we have some friends that are like part of it and help out, but it didn't even. It kind of started on accident. We know each other through music. Basically, we both went to Illinois State University, and I played in punk rock bands down there at the time. Jeff played in some bands. We both currently have music projects. The band that I play guitar and sing in is called Blind Adam in the Federal League. Right before the pandemic really kicked off, we played a show together at Sub T. We had done some shows where we supported the Night Ministry, which is an organization in Chicago that does a fucking ton of great work for people experiencing extreme poverty and homelessness. We'd raised money for them a few times. Most recently, we did a show with Anti-Flag at Reggie's back in December of last year, almost a year ago now. And $1 from every ticket went to the Night Ministry. They spoke on stage that night, and then when the pandemic first started, we started doing a weekly live stream series that Jeff appeared on an episode of, where we raised money for the Night Ministry, an independent science lab in Virginia called Indie Lab, and the last few episodes we raised money for Brave Space Alliance in Chicago, which is a black and queer trans-led organization out of Hyde Park that has partnerships with a bunch of different mutual aid organizations all over the city. That went until the end of May, basically, and they were the last organization that we raised money for. And then, the end of May, George Floyd was murdered by the Minneapolis police, and the protests kicked off, and Brave Space was very involved with a lot of the uprisings, as were Jeff and I. Most of the times that I saw Jeff over the summer outside of the pizza party stuff was at protests, and Brave Space put out a call for supplies, because they've fed tens of thousands of people in Chicago since the pandemic started. They went from like a very small grassroots organization that served a very specific community to, being able to, they have a space, like an office space, a little warehouse office space in Hyde Park, and some satellite offices of different mutual aid organizations throughout the city. So when they put out the call for the supply run, I made a post on Facebook. Blind Adam in the Federal League has worked with these guys a few times, and we've raised money for them. They do great work. Can anyone help with supplies? And Jeff was one of the first people that responded, and then so was my buddy Mike Popek, who is the general manager of Dante's Tavern in Humboldt Park, also responded. And so this whole thing kind of started by accident, and that was in July. And we've delivered pizzas to between like 5 and 10 homeless encampments every single Sunday since mid-July. That's a long introduction, but that covers most of it.
Yeah.